Right now on Good Morning Northwest, Kennewick PD is asking for your help in finding the driver who hit a teen in a crosswalk, what you need to know to find the driver. And Ben Franklin Transit's GM resigns, what this means going forward for the transportation agency. And what is our next chance for rain? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has those answers in that full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5 a.m. on Tuesday, March 26th. Happy Tuesday. Let's check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, when do we need those umbrellas?
You'll need the umbrellas starting tomorrow, Jessica, for many of us. However, we could see a couple of rain showers along the foothills of the Blues early this morning. Nothing out there just yet, but there are some light snow showers falling along the higher elevations of the Blue Mountains, and we do have a little bit of snow along the Cascades just to the north and west of Cle Elum. As we take a look at our temperatures, we are into the 30s and 40s. We're partly cloudy right now. It's 42 in Tri-Cities, 42 Walla Walla, 43 in Pendleton, 44 in Hermiston, and middle 30s in Yakima. The winds aren't too bad right now, but it will be a breezy day. These winds are going to kick up out of the southwest, anywhere between 10 and 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 25 at times today. So it will be a breezy and seasonable day, close to average for this time of year. In Yakima, mix of sun and clouds, 59, similar to what we saw yesterday. Tri-Cities starting off in the 40s, ending up in the lower 60s. So our average is 61, so right on par with that. Walla Walla, a couple of showers possible this morning. Then I think we'll see a little bit more sunshine late day with highs in the middle 60s, or middle 50s rather. Everyone will need their umbrella tomorrow. We'll have your hour by hour forecast letting you know when that rain moves in. Coming up, Jessica.
Thank you, Tiffany. In your morning headlines now, the Walla Walla County Sheriff's Office has opened a homicide investigation after the body of a man was found early Monday morning. Deputies found the man on Mill Creek Road near the Washington and Oregon border. The man was identified as being from Walla Walla and his family was notified, but authorities did not release his name. The Sheriff's Office, along with the Walla Walla Regional Drug and Gang Task Force, is working the case. If you have any information on this case, call the number on your screen. And the Kennewick Police Department is asking for your help in finding a man who hit a teen in a crosswalk and then drove away. This happened on Friday, March 15th at around 7:30 in the morning. Authorities say the 15-year-old student was on their bike in the crosswalk on Southridge Boulevard at Hildebrand Boulevard. They say a silver SUV hit the student, stopped only briefly, and then drove away. The student was hurt, but is expected to be okay. KPD says drivers need to pay attention, especially when driving near schools.
We have school zones for a reason, and the idea behind those is to reduce speed. Understand that significant injury occurs to a pedestrian from a vehicle really starts to increase at 20 miles per hour. So that 20 mile per hour speed zone is for a reason.
The driver is described as a man in his 60s to 70s with glasses and white facial hair. Police say he was wearing an orange safety vest and there was a golden retriever in the SUV at the time of the crash. Call Kennewick Police if you can identify the driver. Ben Franklin's Transit's general manager has stepped down from her post. Rochelle Glazier has been on the job for less than 2 years, but she says a family issue is what needs to take priority in her life at this time. CFO Sarah Funk will step into the role as interim general manager while the board looks for a replacement. The search could take several months. Glazier will step down officially on April 1st, but will be available to help with the transition to new leadership. In Pasco, work continues on the Lewis Street overpass, which is set to replace the old underpass later this spring. The construction continues to affect local small businesses downtown. The sidewalks and streets are ripped out, making it harder for business to stay open. Leo Perales, councilman with the city of Pasco, says he does not want to see businesses continuing to close their doors. He says the city of Pasco has come up with a plan to help.
The city of Pasco last week, we had a couple options that we could look into. The most likely one and the one that can be used right away would be the community development block grant funding. So we allocated $370,000 from that funding for these micro grant enterprise application process. And so we're looking to hopefully unveil that out, or push it out here in the next 30 days. There's a lot of public meetings we have to do. It has to go before the Planning Commission and then back to the City Council, which we will approve it, and then we can start the application process for all those impacted businesses.
Perales says once the applications are open, the City of Pasco will take a hands-on approach in helping these businesses fill out the applications. Second Harvest is holding mobile markets this week in Yakima and Zilla to bring free food to families in need. One is set for today from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Amigos del Altissimo, which is located at 1802 Willow Street in Yakima. Volunteers will be filling car trunks with food produce, bread, and non-perishable items. No appointment or documentation is needed. In December, they were serving 206 families per market, and last month they were up to 274.
So that's a 33% increase from last quarter's events. We're looking at quite a bit of increase. You know, the assistance for these families, food assistance, just remains so high in this area.
They have enough food for about 250 families. They'll also have a second mobile market from noon to 2 p.m., and that's Thursday at Zilla Nazarene Church. And check this out. If you were watching Good Morning Northwest yesterday right at 5, something a little strange appeared on our Dust Devils sky cam. It's a blink and you'll miss it flash across our sky cam, so we slowed that video down to give you a better look at what happened. The question we've been asking each other all day, what exactly is it? We were first tipped off to this by our viewer, Joe Warren. He sent us a recorded clip of our newscast, and we went back to our recording to see if it was there as well, and it was. So what do you think it is? Let us know. You can go to applevalley.newsnow.com/vote. Tell us if you think it's a UFO, a satellite, a shooting star, or something else entirely. Again, you can head over to applevalleyNewsNow.com/vote to weigh in, and we're going to take a look at the results later on Good Morning Northwest. And straight ahead, if you love that Costco food court, but you don't have a membership, you might be out of luck. The rule the company is cracking down on and how much it could cost you to get your Costco food fix.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at US Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
The average cost of hearing aids is nearly $5,000, but now you can buy a full pair of rechargeable, wireless, nearly invisible, easy to use, and comfortable hearing devices for only $99, but only from Audient.
It's easy to use.
They're small.
A pair of $99 Audient Atoms can be sold over the phone without having to see a doctor or audiologist. Call to order.
1-800-617-3809. Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
If you have a high school senior in your family, listen up. This message is for you. A college education is expensive. The Molly Davis Scholarship Program can help with up to $7,500 per year. It's easy to apply. Just go to yakimarotarytrust.org and click on the Molly Davis Scholarship tab. Hundreds of Yakima County residents have achieved the dream of a higher education thanks to the Molly Davis Scholarship Program.
Applications end May 1st, so apply today.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Whoa.
Did you hear that feedback?
We got it. We're back. Nope.
Next live, Ripley star Dakota Fanning plus Simon Baker.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Costco is keeping a closer watch on its $1.50 hot dogs, drinks, and pizza slices. A Reddit photo from a Costco shows a sign that says people without an active Costco membership card won't be allowed to buy items from the food court. The rule was always in place, but analysts say it was never really enforced. However, the membership card rule officially becomes effective April 8th. Costco memberships bought in nearly $4.6 billion during the 2023 fiscal year. Gold Star memberships at Costco are $60 per year, and that's the same price set back in 2017. And President Joe Biden is pushing to lower housing costs. He released a plan last week to increase the supply of affordable housing. But his plan comes at a time when housing prices are high and continue to rise. In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan looks at the president's proposal and whether it'll help in this current housing market.
Housing prices continue to rise. The National Association of Realtors released their February numbers last week, which showed median home sale prices are at $384,500. That's 5.7% higher than this time last year. It's the 8th month in a row prices have gone up, and the price hikes are in all 4 regions of the U.S. It's something President Joe Biden wants to change.
Too many people, the dream of having a good home, it still feels out of reach. I get it.
Experts say prices will likely remain high for now.
I don't think there will be any meaningful decline in home prices in many parts of the country.
It's not just high sticker prices making homes expensive. A 30-year fixed mortgage rate as of last Thursday was about 6.87%, according to Freddie Mac. There's also a high demand right now and low inventory, which drives up prices further. To help with those costs, Biden wants to give Americans an annual tax credit of $400 a month for the next 2 years to go toward their mortgage. He also wants to encourage more building so buyers and renters have more options. But some experts say the cost of land to build is still high.
It's not that the house is not affordable, it's that the land has very volatile economic cycle.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's new this morning and what's being called a mass casualty in Baltimore. Why this bridge suddenly collapsed and the race to find survivors. Your national headlines coming up. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. Temperature now is 42 degrees, but what temperatures can we expect later today? Tiff will let us know. We'll be right back with that.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Get as low as 2.25% APR for 48 months on a new Toyota Tundra. Or lease a new Tundra for just $539 per month.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
When a rookie stunt driver meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all. Again. There's bound to be action. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad, so you better act fast. Don't miss your chance to drive away in a new Nissan. Let's roll. Hurry into the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue, or get 2.9% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Colon cancer usually develops over time without symptoms, and screening is the best way to find the disease early. Learn more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center at Prosser Memorial Health reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! A Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more.
Right now, during our spring tire sale, save up to $80 on select sets of 4 tires.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest tonight at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. We're waking up to some cloud cover out there all across the Columbia Basin. Sunset or sunrise this morning, rather, 6:47, and the sunset is at 7:18. If you were with us at this time yesterday morning, we pointed out how the worm moon was visible. It was full last night, but it will still appear full today or this morning and tonight. So the moon will set this morning at 7:17. So if there are enough breaks in the clouds where you live, you may be able to catch a glimpse of the worm moon one more time. And then the moon will rise tonight at 9:06. And if the clouds haven't thickened up by then, you should be able to see it then as well. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s. 42 Walla Walla, 42 Tri-Cities, 39 in Connell, 35 in Yakima, and Toppenish sitting at 38 degrees. Another chilly start on your Tuesday. Winds are fairly light for many of us. However, they're a little bit stronger down toward Pendleton and Hermiston, and those winds are going to increase for everyone throughout the afternoon hours. Will likely range between 10 and 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 25 at times. Here's our satellite and radar. A couple of snow showers along the Blues. We also have some rain showers along the coastal areas as well. And I think we're going to be mainly dry today. Other than this morning, there could be a couple of rain showers that develop in Walla Walla, Pendleton, maybe even toward Hermiston, but you could see there's barely anything out there. And if we do see anything this afternoon, it'll be a sprinkle or two. That is about it. So no umbrella needed today. Temperatures will likely top out in the lower 60s. Not bad. That's actually right around average for this time of year. 62 in Tri-Cities, 60 in Hermiston, 59 Walla Walla, and 59 in Yakima. But it will be a breezy day. Those winds will start to diminish tonight. Clouds really start to thicken up all across the region out ahead of that next storm system. And the rain will push in tomorrow morning at some point. So I think it will be around for some of you for your morning drive. Then that rain continues. Notice the snow falling across the Cascades and across the higher elevations of the Blues. So you'll want to check the pass levels and the pass reports, rather. That's what I'm trying to say. If you are going to be traveling along I-90 or maybe I-84 tomorrow morning or even tomorrow afternoon, because the rain showers will continue for us. Rain could be heavy at times, but overall it is going to be primarily on the light side, and then things start to quiet down as we head into your Wednesday night. So how much rain are we talking? Unfortunately, not a lot. That's been the name of the game lately. I think up to about 1/4 of an inch in the Yakima Valley and the Tri-Cities if we're lucky. The spots that we'll see the most are along the foothills of the Blues, where we could see up to about 1/2 an inch. And this computer model is painting a little bit more than that. And those are some of the areas that need it. Those are the areas that are abnormally dry as we look at our latest drought monitor, and also up across the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, really along the higher elevations of the Cascades. Those are the areas that need the most moisture. We will see when this is updated on Thursday if there are any changes. Your 7-day forecast showing that rain is looking likely tomorrow, maybe a stray shower on Thursday, but the drying trend begins. And look at the holiday weekend. Can it get any better? 65 Saturday, 68 on Sunday. Yakima, 59 today. Rain likely tomorrow, much cooler, 51. Slight chance for a shower Thursday, and then 67 on Easter Sunday. Temperatures will be in the 30s Sunday morning. Keep that in mind if you're going to any of those sunrise services, or if the kids are going to be out collecting eggs, because it is going to be a chilly start. We're going to actually go back to Walla Walla and also your Hermiston 7-day forecast instead of Schweitzer Mountain, which is clearly dark and early this morning, but we do have snow on the ground there. And here's your 7-day forecast for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Breezy today, better chances for more rain tomorrow and Thursday for Walla Walla. Good chance for rain tomorrow, and then we're drying things out and warming up by the weekend. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. In continuing coverage, millions of people started this week under the clouds of stormy weather. A tornado watch covers parts of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Meanwhile, blizzard warning across much of the Central Plains could continue into early this morning. Emily Schmidt has more on the season-swapping winter weather that's pushing spring to the sidelines.
This week, millions of people are watching winter show up out of bounds. Out of season, almost out of nowhere.
We had those 70-degree temps not too long ago. I thought that was pretty much it.
This ski area just outside of Minneapolis knows the cold truth of a so-called winterless winter, where only 11.1 inches of snow fell in December, January, and February.
19 winters of doing this. This is probably the most challenging winter I've seen in my experience.
Now Minneapolis's first week of spring is officially snowier than all of winter. It attracted an out-of-state snow removal company to test out the kind of snow not falling close to home.
We're not getting much snow this time of year. We decided we'd come up, help some friends out here.
The Minnesota State Patrol reported more than 460 crashes on the roads, while spring breakers pinned their hopes in the air.
I'm so excited. I hate the snow. I want the beach. I want the hot weather. We're ready to go.
The Northeast is recovering from its own storm. Central Maine Power says it fielded more than 770 emergency calls on Sunday after Saturday's ice storm impacted power to about 200,000 customers. The company vows work to restore power to everyone will continue, quote, round the clock. At least a clock can be counted on when the seasons seem all mixed up. I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
And in more national headlines, Baltimore is facing a mass casualty and multi-agency incident as the Francis Scott Key Bridge has collapsed into the river. It happened early this morning after the bridge was struck by a large ship. The footage shows the Singaporean-flagged container ship, the Dolly, approaching the bridge and crashing into one of the support columns. A large section of the bridge collapses. The U.S. Coast Guard says search efforts are underway as multiple vehicles fell in the river. Baltimore City Fire says dive teams are searching for up to 20 people in the water. Maryland's governor has declared a state of emergency. The bridge had 4 lanes and was about 1.5 miles long. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, an FBI raid at a rap mogul's home. Why Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of sexual assault and human trafficking. Your entertainment headlines are up next.
How long do I have to wait?
Watch Thursday at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
Amazing. Breathtaking.
Just south of the Canadian border is an awesome trail with a waterfall you'll never forget.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beyond words.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. When you need a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, durability, simple deck height adjustments, and a professional-grade cut, then you need the Kubota Z400 mower. Now get the Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months or save $300.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest 16-page savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Save $6 on ExxonMobil 5-quart synthetic oil. Member price $22.99. Savory Prime 32-ounce chicken pet jerky is just $14.99. Campbell's Family Size Soup is 2 for $5. And pick up PMC 223 55-grain ammo for just $9.49. Find these savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart. Northwest employee-owned for 20 years.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back. We go now to a developing story. Federal agents raiding 2 homes connected to rapper Sean Diddy Combs. The music mogul has been accused of sexual assault and trafficking in multiple civil lawsuits. Lionel Moise says Diddy has denied all charges. He has yet to speak publicly about these raids.
Federal agents worked into the night after raiding the Los Angeles and Miami Beach homes of rapper and music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. While the target of the 2 raids is unclear, sources say they're connected to a human trafficking investigation out of New York. Agents were seen carrying boxes out of Combs' Florida estate.
So I think what's happening here is we're looking for the laptops, we're looking for all that information, but we're also looking to try to corroborate any of the allegations that we've seen in these civil lawsuits.
Combs has faced multiple civil lawsuits in recent months accusing him of sexual assault and sex trafficking. He's denied all accusations. In November, his former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, or Cassie, sued him for $30 million, alleging Combs lured her into an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle, and that he used illegal substances and threats of violence to force Miss Ventura into repeated unwanted sexual encounters with male sex workers. They settled the lawsuit 1 day later for an undisclosed amount with no admission of wrongdoing. But other lawsuits followed. Combs then went on social media to defend himself, posting "Enough is enough," saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." Combs' whereabouts remained unknown overnight. A flight tracking website located his plane on the island of Antigua in the Caribbean, but there's no indication whether or not he was on that plane.
A lawyer representing Cassie and another of Combs' accusers said he hopes these raids are the beginning of a process to hold him responsible. And Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden now have a family of 4. The 51-year-old actress and the 45-year-old musician announced the birth of their son, Cardinal, on Instagram Friday. In the post, they wrote, "He is awesome and we are all so happy he is here." But the couple added they are not going to share any pictures to protect his privacy. Diaz and Madden also have a daughter, Radix, who was born in 2019. And the piece of balsa wood that was big enough to save Rose, but not Jack and Titanic, has sold at auction for over $718,000. It was the highest bid on any item at Heritage Auctions Treasures from Planet Hollywood, their event topping an Indiana Jones bullwhip and the axe from The Shining, where it's usually referred to as a door. The auction noted it was actually part of the door frame from the ship's first-class lounge. And that's it for entertainment news, and that brings us right into our 5:30 half hour. So right now on Good Morning Northwest, a Tri-Cities man's trial is winding down. He's charged with 22 counts of rape and robbery. We have what happened in the Benton County courtroom. Plus, Governor Inslee signs a bill into law into what some are calling the Strippers' Bill of Rights, when this goes into effect and what it says coming up. And when is the next warm-up on the way? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has those answers in that full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:30 on Tuesday, March 26th. Happy Tuesday. Let's check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, how's it looking out there?
We are dry right now across the region, Jessica. It is on the chilly side. There are a couple of showers along the foothills of the Blues and some snow showers along the higher elevations there. And that is where any rain will be confined to the foothills of the Blues this morning. Otherwise, you'll need that heavier coat. We're at 42 Walla Walla, 42 in Tri-Cities, 38 in Toppenish, and 35 degrees in Yakima. The wind will be increasing through the morning and afternoon hours, so it will become breezy by lunchtime. We could see wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. High temperatures around 62 degrees, which is right around average for this time of year with a mix of sun and clouds. In Yakima, 37 this morning, breezy this afternoon with highs close to 60. So it will be similar to how it felt yesterday afternoon. And in Walla Walla, a couple of showers possible this morning. Otherwise, temperatures will be rising into the middle 50s later on this afternoon. Everyone will need the umbrella tomorrow. We'll let you know when the rain will move in and how much we could get coming up in a little bit. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. In your local headlines this morning, closing arguments began in the serial rape trial of 28-year-old Brandon Jones. Several victims from Richland to Kennewick and beyond stepped forward to claim they were violated by Jones, who was first arrested for a violent rape back in May of 2022 in Kennewick. On the morning of May 28, 2022, a woman called Kennewick police to report that she was raped at gunpoint in a motel parking lot on the 7100 block of Clearwater Avenue. She told investigators that she met Jones online and they met in person, where she says he assaulted her. Jones is now facing 22 separate counts of charges, including 11 counts of first-degree rape, 7 counts of first-degree robbery, among other counts. And investigators think there could be more victims because Jones frequented other cities across the Northwest, like Portland and Seattle. The prosecution argued yesterday that Jones targeted sex workers because they would not come forward, while the defense noted that most of the victims were on drugs, so their memory of events should be questioned.
And you learn that sex workers really are the perfect type of individual to victimize, to take advantage of, to shame. They are the perfect victims. All of their actions are done in private.
Jones denies any wrongdoing. Closing arguments are expected to continue today. We're told the soonest a verdict could come down would be later this week. And Washington Governor Jay Inslee has signed a proposal that's been called the Strippers' Bill of Rights. Inslee says the new law, which started out as Senate Bill 6105, is designed to make sure that adult entertainment establishments are safe for workers. It sets new training requirements, including education about what entertainers' rights are in Washington and how to report sexual harassment or abuse. And the training will also have to cover conflict de-escalation as well as providing first aid. Establishments will also have to provide panic buttons, key code secured dressing rooms, and at least one security person focused on protecting entertainers. There are also some benefits for businesses that comply, and we'll have what those are in our 6 a.m. newscast. More turbulence in America's aviation industry. Boeing CEO says he's out, announcing that he'll leave the company by this year's end. This as the FAA says it's increasing its presence of United Airlines operations, looking more closely at workflows, manuals, and facilities. Laura Aguirre has more. The fast-moving changes rocking the air air travel industry.
We don't put airplanes in the air that we don't have 100% confidence in.
That was Boeing President and CEO Dave Calhoun back in January, after assuring lawmakers on Capitol Hill of Boeing's commitment to safety and transparency. Now Calhoun says he's stepping down, along with 2 other top Boeing execs, by year's end. In a letter to employees Monday, Calhoun called the Alaska Airlines accident a watershed moment for Boeing, saying the company must continue to respond to the accident with humility and complete transparency. The Alaska Airlines door plug blowout in January is just one of several high-profile Boeing-related flight mishaps so far this year. Calhoun told employees that during this transition, Boeing will remain squarely focused on returning the company to stability after extraordinary challenges in recent years. Over the weekend, the FAA announced it's increasing its oversight of United, Boeing's largest U.S. customer, to ensure that the airline is complying with safety regulations, identifying hazards, and mitigating risk, a move that could impact United's future plans and decisions.
Whether to drop or expand a route, whether to increase the number of flights to a city, those kinds of decisions may be pushed back.
While that may not cause delays for current routes, it could mean the busier high-demand routes may not offer more options to passengers anytime soon. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Calhoun was a longtime board member before rising to chairman in late 2019. Analysts say the company needs to put together a team that can effect change as passengers continue to be concerned about safety in the skies. And the Powerball jackpot continues to grow. There was no grand prize winner in the Powerball drawing last night. And according to the lottery's website, 2 players, one in New York and one in Florida, won $1 million each. The next Powerball drawing is Wednesday, and it's now estimated to be $865 million. If the grand prize is won, it would be the 5th largest in the game's history, and a winner would have the option of receiving the $865 million in annual payments or a lump sum payment of $416.1 million, both before taxes. As for Mega Millions, the next drawing is tonight, and the jackpot is at $1.1 billion. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the Supreme Court is preparing to hear arguments today on a new lawsuit filed against the FDA. What this has to do with the ease of access to the abortion pill and what that could do to women who are looking to end their pregnancy through medication. Details on that next.
Over the years, personal injury lawyers and law firms have come and gone from our area. For over 30 years, the constant voice for our community has been from Allen Brecky Law Offices. To find out what your rights are under the law, call now.
There's been an abduction.
It was the boo hag!
What exactly does this boo hag look like? 7 feet tall, covered in moss, and skin like a tree.
What is it?
Boo hag.
Will Trent, you tonight on ABC.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
There's no other word quite like home, because it's more than any specific place. It could be in the team spirit that keeps your heart pounding the whole drive over the mountains. It could be in the friendships that make you able to laugh at yourself. It's a feeling, a belonging, and that's really different for everyone. So while we can't define what home is to you, what we can do is help you get there.
Find your way home in a new Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 for only $629 a month from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Did you know that you may have insurance coverage for your own medical expenses? If you have insurance questions, call Allen Brecky Law Offices. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest, tonight at 6.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In health news today, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments in a case that could affect the most common type of U.S. abortions. Most people who end pregnancies in the U.S. use pills. Now, a lawsuit is challenging the FDA's power to make it easier to get the drug mifepristone. Amy Kiley reports a ruling in the case could have a significant impact on abortion access.
It's likely the most important abortion case since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Today, the justice is hearing oral arguments about mifepristone. The plaintiffs and their supporters argue the FDA broke the law by letting patients get it through telehealth and the mail.
Just because you are sitting in California does not mean that you are not violating the laws of Florida, Texas, and 30 other states.
Laws do vary by state. New York actively protects doctors who send mifepristone to places that ban it.
First month, we sent about 4,000 pills into restricted states, and now we're up to around 10,000 pills a month.
The study shows nearly 1 in 10 abortions in the first 6 months post-Dobbs involved telehealth and mifepristone. The drug is one reason abortions actually increased after that ruling. Pills now account for almost 2/3 of U.S. abortions. Providers say buried in those statistics are stories of people who want to give birth but suffer health complications. They argue obstacles to abortion put them at risk.
Those delays are really scary for an OBGYN. Things tend to go bad quickly.
Some drug makers say they worry the case could set a precedent for more legal challenges to FDA approvals. They say that uncertainty could reduce investments in other types of new drugs. I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Supporters of the abortion pill, including the American Medical Association, say the drug is safe. The FDA approved the drug more than 20 years ago. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's about getting the recognition the industry richly deserves. We take a look at the boom in women's professional and college sports and the name makers that have put it rightfully in the spotlight. And looking outside, temperature is 42 degrees. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have more in that first alertful forecast. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Fam, Easter is March 31st, and Honey Baked Ham is your Easter dinner headquarters. Bring home our famous slow-smoked, fully cooked spiral-cut hams, dripping with our handcrafted, mouth-watering glaze. At Honey Baked Ham, we have your complete meal with a host of delicious sides and decadent desserts ready for you to bring home. Honey Baked Ham on Columbia Center Boulevard in the Planet Fitness Shopping Center. Give us a call or order online at myhoneybakedstore.com. Put a Honey Baked Ham on your table this year.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Hi, everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have live agents available right now to answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin with us in the Help Center. So Tom, phones are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the call center with you. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person. They'll answer any questions you have and tell you if you have a case and how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We're taking a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland. And you see that bright white light at the top of your screen. That is actually the moon getting lower in the sky. So it should start to appear on our Skycam over the next few minutes. And it is the worm moon, March's full moon. It was full last night. If you didn't see it yesterday morning on our show, you should be able to view it this morning if there are enough breaks in the clouds. I think we'll be able to see it out of our Skycam soon, but it will full last night, will still appear full this morning and this evening. And the moon will set at 7:17, so you can view it anytime before that, and the moon will rise tonight at 9:06. But I think the clouds will really be thickening up at that point. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s. It is another chilly start out there. It's 42 in Tri-Cities, 42 Walla Walla, 37 in Dayton. We're at 38 in Connell, 35 in Yakima, and 32 in Ellensburg. It gets colder as you go up to the passes. Now our winds are fairly light at this time, a little bit stronger in Hermiston, Pendleton, and Walla Walla. That's where the winds will be the strongest today, but it's going to be a breezy day for everyone. We could see wind gusts as high as 25, maybe even 30 miles per hour. There are a couple of snow showers along the higher elevations of the Blue Mountains. Can't rule out a couple of rain showers along the foothills of the Blues this morning. We're talking about Pendleton and Walla Walla. Nothing yet. The rest of us will be starting off partly to mostly cloudy. Here's what we're expecting today. It will be a seasonable and breezy afternoon as we're watching our next storm system offshore. It will be getting closer to us tonight, and by tomorrow morning, that widespread rain will be increasing. We'll likely see mountain snow along the Blues and the Cascades. Thursday, a couple of showers possible with this upper level low right overhead, but overall, we will see a drying trend, and the holiday weekend is looking fantastic. We'll show you that 7-day coming up in just a second. So let's time everything out for you hour by hour. This morning, couple of rain showers possible along the foothills of the Blues. Otherwise, everyone is dry. Maybe a couple of sprinkles here and there this afternoon, but chances are incredibly low. So I think you can leave that umbrella at home today. It's going to be a fairly nice late March afternoon with highs in the lower 60s for many of us, or close to 60 in Walla Walla and Yakima. Now tonight, the clouds will be increasing from west to east and thickening up. By tomorrow morning, we'll likely see light rain starting to fall. You can see that blue indicating that we do have snow across the higher elevations. And periods of rain look likely on and off during the day tomorrow, so you will need that umbrella. And you could see the yellows and the reds indicating that we could see some heavier downpours. Wouldn't even be surprised if we heard a few claps of thunder tomorrow afternoon as temperatures climb into the 50s. So those temperatures will be kept down a little bit lower tomorrow due to the clouds and the rain. 58 in Tri-Cities and Walla Walla, 56 at Hanford, and only 51 in Yakima. How much rain are we talking between now and Thursday? Not much, unless you get under one of those heavier downpours. Many of us, probably not even a quarter of an inch. If we do see more than a half an inch, it'll likely be along the foothills of the Blues. You can see that stripe there where we could see some isolated higher totals. 7-day forecast showing that Thursday will keep a slight chance for a shower in the forecast, but there's the drying trend. Look at the weekend, 68 on Easter Sunday. Yakima breezy today, 59. Rain looking likely tomorrow, tapering off on Thursday, 67 Easter Sunday. Walla Walla, a couple of showers possible this morning, and then we'll keep those rain chances in play Wednesday, Thursday, tapering off on Friday. Easter looking nicer, 61 with more sun, and Hermiston breezy today with that rain looking likely tomorrow. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And 2023 saw record revenues for elite women's sports from volleyball to basketball to soccer. Reporter Michael Yoshida says experts project women's sports will see further growth in 2024, set to pass the billion-dollar barrier level for the first time.
She's one of the biggest names in sports. Caitlin Clark's record-setting success on the court and beyond, showcasing how women are continuing to take the sports world to new heights.
This isn't a coincidence.
Danette Layton is the CEO of the Women's Sports Foundation. Barrier breaker Billie Jean King started the organization 50 years ago, 2 years after the passing of Title IX.
You're starting to see this transformation finally, but it takes time. It takes time to change gender norms. It takes time for those to understand that we've deserved this for a long time.
In 2023, football stadiums were filled, setting attendance records for women's volleyball and basketball. The Women's World Cup also set new highs for attendance and prize money. And now in 2024, Deloitte predicts revenue generated by women's elite sports will surpass $1 billion for the first time, a total that's up at least 300% from just 3 years ago.
In 2021, we'd be having a conversation like the biggest secret in sports right now is women's sports. That's not the case anymore. I actually maintain that if you're not currently investing in women's sports, you're behind.
Still, gaps between women and men's sports remain, from resources and pay to coaching and leadership opportunities, and keeping girls involved in youth sports.
It's not a nice to have, it's a must have for women because those skill sets are lifelong. And I think we're just getting started. I think we're barely putting our toe in the water as it relates to the potential of women's sports.
In Washington, I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
When we return on Good Morning Northwest, he's a social media sensation. We take a look at Coda the Fluff. He's a dog on a mission to help make sure people, especially those who need some comfort the most, get what they need. His story when we come back.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's the Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's the Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's the Educated Cigar. At the Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
You're looking at some real Jack-in-the-Box haters.
Yeah, they exist. They have no idea they're about to try my new Smash Jack.
This is good.
It's very fresh.
I like that sauce. I'm a saucy woman.
Probably not the best. Not the best. She came in a white sedan. Tow it.
Almost like a flavor bomb. I don't think it's a fast food hamburger. This is more like homemade.
It's me.
Oh, shoot, Jack!
If this is your new burger, yeah, I'm going to you. Say hello to the best rated burger in fast food. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
To see if you qualify for Hanford worker compensation, please call Smart Law for a free consultation at 1-877-630-1122. Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses, including neurological, respiratory and heart conditions, cancers, and beryllium-related disorders. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Call Smart Law at 1-877-630-1122 for Hanford worker compensation. Smart Law in Yakima and Tri-Cities.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Here's your close to home forecast. It's chilly out there, not quite as cold as yesterday morning. That's because we have seen more clouds move in over the past couple of hours. It's 42 in Tri-Cities, 42 Walla Walla, 39 in Prosser, 44 in Hermiston, and 35 degrees in Yakima. So you will need that heavy winter coat this morning. It's going to be a pretty typical late March afternoon with highs around 60 in Toppenish, 59 in Yakima, colder in Cle Elum in the 40s, 53 Ellensburg, 60 degrees Sunnyside, 60 in Prosser and Hermiston, 62 in Tri-Cities, 60 degrees Moses Lake and Connell, and along the foothills of the Blues, a touch cooler with the cloud cover lingering, 55 in Dayton, 59 in Walla Walla, and we're looking at high temperatures around 55 in Pendleton up into Milton Freewater. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. In Florida, one little Pomeranian has been bringing smiles to millions of followers on social media around the world for years. Coda the Fluff is known for her visits to hospitals, nursing homes, and schools. Randy Rauch says she's part of a nonprofit small pet therapy team that brings joy to people during difficult times.
Nobody makes a bigger entrance than Coda the Pomeranian, a dog comfortable sitting in a toy convertible, wearing sunglasses, and cruising the hallways of a Central Florida hospital comfortably. Coda does not usually get far.
Look here, cheese.
Get far without being stopped for photos.
High five. Good girl.
Hospital administrators, doctors, and nurses stop to visit. Some have seen her here before visiting patients.
When they're in the hospital, at hospice, any of these facilities, they don't have their animals around them. So having an animal come and visit them and spend some time with them brings a lot of joy.
Joy that Gina McKinstry, Coda's owner, likes to spread to others.
Here's Coda.
Hello there. My goodness. How you been?
Laura is 101 years old. Having Coda visit makes her day.
It's nice because there's a lot of people that need a visit.
Gina has visited thousands of patients with her dog, but says social media has a greater reach.
Those videos, they visit millions. So a video can reach millions of people, which we can't. Can I have a high five? Good girl, that was a good one.
When not visiting patients, Coda is in front of the camera in her makeshift studio. This 9-year-old Pomeranian is an internet star. Racking up millions of views on social media and reaching people around the world. Gina does not monetize her videos.
This is places that people have contacted us from saying that they watch Coda's videos and it makes their day, it makes them happy.
I had 4th-stage lung and liver cancer.